Hello, welcome to What Fashion Is. Today I am here with makeup artist Jasmine and Sherelle. And this segment is all about makeup application colors for women of color. I know a lot of women of color often have issues of finding the right foundation. A lot of them have concerns with looking too ashy or the makeup foundation not blending. A lot of women of colors have concerns with darker, brighter colors. They're afraid to experiment. So what we're going to do here in this segment is start a web series with women of color of all different complexions, from light to dark, from Asian to mulatto to Caribbean to Spanish to Middle Eastern. And we're going to give you helpful tips to let you see how the makeup is applied, and then you can judge for yourself what's best for you. Today we have Sherelle. Hi, Sherelle.
Hello.
Now, what are some of your concerns as far as makeup?
I've always avoided makeup because I see how it looks on other people, and I don't want to look red, green, gray, ashy. Some people look dead. I mean, I see.
I don't know. Are those some,
those are some of my concerns.
As a woman of color, what are some of your main concerns, though?
My main concerns is I don't look washed out. I would like to still see, my natural, the natural tones in my skin. Defined colors that complement, I would like to try different things. I'm trying to experiment because once again, I don't wear makeup, so I don't know what to expect. I just know
okay.
I don't want it to look, I don't want it to look, like fake.
No, that sounds good. Now, what we're going to do today, we're going to do two looks on you. One that you could wear for daytime, and then something that you go from day, right after work, if holiday season is coming up. Mm-hmm. So there'll be tons of holiday parties where we're going to give you nice, attractive looks, bold, that'll complement your skin tone, and maybe, kill some of those stereotypes about makeup and women of color. Yes. Now, Jasmine has been a makeup artist for how long again?
For a little over 10 years.
A little 10 years, and you predominantly work with women of color?
Yeah, all different races and skin tones.
So, what do you do when you start off as far as women of color?
Well, for everybody, usually I start off with some foundation or concealer to see what matches the person's skin color best.
And that's what you did here with her?
We're just checking the concealer around the eyes to make sure that whatever we put on matches exact.
Now, when picking foundations, what are some of the tips that women of color could do? Because I know sometimes when you go to the makeup counter, you're not sure, you're experimenting, and sometimes the women at the counter may sound like they're experienced, but a lot of the times they don't fully understand, the complexities of women of color, how we can have 3 different tones going on at once, and sometimes one foundation may not be the answer.
Yeah, it looks like for people of color, usually we have different skin tones at the forehead, around the eyes, and around the chin area. Usually directly over here, it may look darker, and as you go out more, it gets lighter.
Okay.
So what you want to do is focus on those areas for women of color, and if you're going to match a foundation or a concealer, start off like on the side and go down near the chin, and then if you want to get into more detail, like it looks like it's a little darker here, you want to try a swat down there too, and then around the eyes. And then if it doesn't end up matching completely all over the face with the concealer or the foundation, what you want to do is use a different type of application. Like over here you have your the major parts, you have your heavier foundation, and around the outside just keep it empty and blend it in with a little powder.
Okay. That sounds good. So that right there, guys, are smart tips to helping you find the right concealer for complexions, especially darker skin complexions.
And she doesn't like to wear a lot of makeup either, so what I'm doing is just putting a little concealer on, and sometimes I just do that on my own too. I don't really put too much foundation on, just a little concealer on the spots that bother her the most.
And then when they're going into a store, what are some of the things they should express so that communication is not lost and you're really back at square one, where you think you found something and then once you try trying it out, you get home, it's not what you thought it was?
Well, what you can do is definitely, like I said, try it on, and if they first you have to explain, they have to explain what they're looking for and what their problems are. Like she said, she has different skin tones. Sometimes they look ashy, sometimes too orange. What you want to do is try it on and then go outside to the natural light and check it out. See if it works for you.
So there you have it, tip number 1 when finding the right concealer for women of color, especially when it comes to darker complexion tones.